right there. Dan, does it concern you when you're missing middle hard at the plate early in the game?
It does, D-Roll. This is the kind of guy that he can't get away with those kind of mistakes. He needs to work the corners up, down, in, and out. And like that one right there, he has to stay out of the middle of the zone.
Stepping in now, Carlos Beltran in the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball one. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw is there to ring him up. The caught stealing for Sanchez.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
Now the 2-0 home. A bouncer to the left side. Smith is there. And there are 2 away now. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you know, Matt, they need to get better production for their number 3 hitter. He's only picked up 1 hit in this series, and I know this. I expect a lot more from him, and I think he expects more of himself, too. This could be the game that gets him going, though. A lot of times when these guys take overs, look out. They're just about to catch fire.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He'll check in here with an average of .325. A dozen home runs, 53 RBIs. The 1-0 delivery. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
2 balls, 1 strike.
All even now, 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And it's fouled away. Another full count pitch home. And this one misses for ball 4. And the Yankees get a base runner here with 2 away.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now at the plate, Alex Rodriguez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First offering. Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Comes set, and the 0-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
I know it's the first inning, but he better find his release point on that breaking stuff or he's in for a long day.
In the dirt, did he go around? Yes, he did. And that ends the inning. Yanks lead 1. It's the Yankees nothing. Mariners coming to bat. Major League Baseball is on the show. Marcus Stroman gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
So now into the box is Ozzie Smith. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
Stroman steps into the windup. Here's the pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't, one series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I think Luis Robert is a guy who's going to turn it around any day now. Looking at the last game, it was 0 for 3, but it was the way he went about that 0 for 3. He didn't look very aggressive, and actually, he looked kind of lost to me. I'm wanting to see a different player in that batter's box today.
Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Klesko. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that. I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Batting third, the left fielder, Duke Snyder.
Next at bat is the home run hitting legend Duke Snyder. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Here's the first pitch to him.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
2 out, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
Hit out toward second. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. First pitch of the AB on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And let's take a look at Colton Wong. One of the more dynamic middle infielders in our sport. Ability to turn a double play. Bazooka arm from a second baseman.
To the plate now, Carlos Gonzalez. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
One of the toughest things to do at this level is to win on the road. With the win today, this would be a sweep of a road series.
Up top, it's 2-0. And if they're going to get something close to a repeat effort out of their pitching staff in this game to the one they got yesterday, that would certainly help the cause.
No doubt about that, Matt. A combo platter combined shutout yesterday. Hopefully they can continue to throw more zeros up in this one today.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
So here is Javier Baez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Gonzalez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in. And again a throw, and he just manages to get his hand in. Towards second. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman. On to first, and they get the double play. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go into the box, Eddie Matthews, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First delivery to him. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
The windup and the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. Scooped up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs and 11 RBIs. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
Stroman has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
And quickly, there are 2 away. Couldn't have been much closer at first, and as Show Track will demonstrate for us, it took a throw of over 90 miles an hour just to beat the hustling runner. Really an amazing show of arm strength on that play. So now to the plate, Adolis Garcia, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He'll check in with an average still south of 230, 15 long balls and 28 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. On the ground to second for Baez. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Danny Jansen.
Number 11.
Now here's the first offering, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League West as you find where the Mariners find themselves entering play today. Next, here is Ketel Marte. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Here's the first pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one. The 1-0 home. It is taken, strike one. Third inning, no score to this point. Runs up and gets this one down. And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single. Now a throw over. And late reactions, and they got him.
I think he was going first pitch. First movement all the way, and apparently the pitcher knew it too. Caught him leaning.
In now, Derek Jeter, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He singled to open up the ball game. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Yanks held in check. Home half of the third coming up. No score. The batter will be Luis Robert, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Batting it, the catcher, Gary.
One out, bases empty, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
That's the ball.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
3-0 now.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
One out, nobody on. There's ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. First things first, here's a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Here it comes, 1-0. Runner goes for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. But you kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Soft liner to the right side. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the top of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. So now here is Carlos Beltran. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Popped up. Plesko is under it near the mound. 1 away.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
Next to hit, Albert Pujols worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Now here it comes. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Snyder's under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 13, Alex Rodriguez.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Alex Rodriguez, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Rodriguez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. Just a tick behind for a strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
The 1-1. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Here's the 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And now prior to the 3-1, time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Pickoff move to second, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Now at the plate, here is Carlos Gonzalez. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. He's set. Here it comes. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
2 down, runners at first and second. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. Popped him up. Matthews has room in foul territory, and that will end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Ozzie Smith comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
Cut fastball inside, ball 1. The 1-0 home. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Up next is the first baseman, Ryan Klesko.
Now it'll be Ryan Klesko. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the AB now. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Hit hard on the ground to second. Baez has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the left fielder, Duke Snyder.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And up next, the great Duke of Flatbush, Duke Snyder. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll watch the slurve that falls in for strike 1. Bounce towards the second baseman. Reined in. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Mariners are down in order through 4. Still tied, 0-0.
Is this redemption for my soul?
Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
All right, Heidi, thank you. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Javier Baez is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Grounder down the line at third. He's got it. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
He had to be perfect with the exchange right there after a remarkable stop, but he wasn't able to gather himself and get that throw across the diamond in time.
Up next is Danny Jansen. That's a strike to throw down. Is there to ring him up. The caught stealing for Sanchez.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
Bases are empty, one man out. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are two gone. So 2 out, nobody on. And that'll bring up the infielder, Ketel Marte. First delivery to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
0-1. 1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tries to drag his way on here, but now he's behind 1-2.
I ain't mad at you right there. I understand. He's trying to get the offense going right there. Wasn't able to execute, but nice thought process.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Yankees. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Eddie Matthews is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Grounded to short. Scooped up. And that's the first out.
The designated hitter, Pete Alonso.
At the plate now is Pete Alonso. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Just off the inside corner with the sinker, ruled a ball. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th.
Now back, number 53.
Next up is Adolis Garcia. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. The 1-0. Two out, nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. The next batter will be Luis Robert, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. As a look, now the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit and a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
From the stretch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
From the belt, kicks and deals. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Garcia over at second. Robert on at first with 2 down. He's set. The 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Mariner rally gets turned away as the inning is over. Mariners leave a couple. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Stepping in once again is Derek Jeter, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. The 2-2. Hits the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Into the box now, Carlos Beltran tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Good power curveball there, and he's in control. 0-2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Wong is there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
At the plate, Albert Pujols. As he'll take a look at ball one. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now it's 2-0.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Looked like that swing was in slow motion. 2-1.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We are still scoreless. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Colton Wong.
The second baseman, Colton Wong.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Or if this gets foul, it's 0-1. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
The 1-1.
Hey. 1 ball, 2 strikes, Tim.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2. Into center field, line drive base hit.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Standing in now, Ozzie Smith. Snap throw from the catcher. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Next to hit is Ryan Klesko. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Now here's the first offering. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase, but he won't get there. It falls in. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw.
Anytime you're going for third, you want to be really sure you can get there because you know you're already in scoring position standing on second base to begin with. He almost made it work because it ended up being a close play. But, man, those outs at third are tough to swallow.
To the plate now, Duke Snider, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Throw over to first, and the runner back safely. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. From the belt, kicks and deals.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Klesko leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. The next 1-2 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Oh, a diving stop in time. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. Dan, Mark, and I are back in Seattle in just a moment. So here's the cleanup hitter, Alex Rodriguez. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Now the first pitch. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
A throw behind the runner at second, and he'll dive back in safely. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Lined into right, a base hit. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Michael Feliz comes on now in an awfully different situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Ready now is Carlos Gonzalez, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Here's the first pitch.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. To second for one. On to first, and it's a double play, though that first run of the ball game is across to score.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Here's Javier Baez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. Get up and stretch now here in the Great Northwest. The Yankees lead this one 1-0. Stepping in, Eddie Matthews grounded out in his last at-bat.
The third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
Now the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Counts even at 1-1 to Matthews. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. Changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
So here's Pete Alonso. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. 1 out, nobody on. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. So 1-1.
Count 1-2.
And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Judge looks up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Mariners have come back to make this a 1-1 game.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
The batter,
Into the box, Adolis Garcia. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Fouled off. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
At the plate now, Luis Robert. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight up alignment. And another foul ball. Swinging a blooper to the right side. And Baez will put this one away to retire the side. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knocks things up. We're through 7 this afternoon. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen.
number 11.
Every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. First pitch coming. Here it is. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Here comes the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder giving chase. He can't get there as it falls in.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
So now to the plate, Ketel Marte, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. The 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here comes the 1-2. Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly. Oh, but the feed is offline. Couldn't hit the shortstop covering the bag. The tag comes down, and they're going to get him at third. Aggressive base running there following some shoddy defensive play, but it doesn't work out for him. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Boy, sure taking his sweet time down there at the plate. He'll step out yet again. The 1-0 home is a slider taken for a ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Fouled away. Chopper to short. Flips it behind his back. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Yanks held in check. Score remains tied 1-1. Of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Gary Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez.
Here's the first pitch.
Whoa, that's big down.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. The 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just too many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Bang down that right field line. That's a fair ball. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Here's Colton Wong now, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody out. That's a big at-bat from the bottom of the order.
Yeah, Matty, right there. Worked himself into a nice situation. Got on base right there. Now first and third. Rolls the lineup over. Top of the order is licking his chops.
Up next, Ozzie Smith. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So as he departs in a tie ball game, he'll remain responsible for those runners at the corners as he hopes the bullpen can work out of the jam. Brad Hand is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 54, Brad Hand.
Here's the first pitch to him. Both teams with 6 hits so far. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Baez over to his left, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan. Let's go.
So the next at bat will be Ryan Klesko. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? One there. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the great Duke of Flatbush, Duke Snider. From the stretch. Ball 1. So the Bronx Bombers are looking for the sweep in this game, as we mentioned earlier, but trailing by 1. They're going to need to come from behind to do it.
This one's still...
Oh, and they've got him picked off. We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. M's pick up a run on 2 hits. We've played 8 full. Seattle leads this one 2-1. Estevan Nieve comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Estevan Nieve.
So striding in to start the 9th is Carlos Beltran, and they could use a spark from him here. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. First pitch of the AB on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1. Check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Three-two pitch. Is roped to left, a base hit. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
At the plate, Albert Pujols. Pitch out, nothing doing. Beltran gets his lead at first, nobody out. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
Now this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the ninth right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up and looks the part.
The 1-1. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Robert is there, and he makes the catch for the out. The relay throw on to first, a double play.
Doesn't happen often throughout the course of the season, but right there, you talk about having awareness, taking advantage of a team that's maybe sleepwalking a little bit on the base pass. Unbelievable job to get 2 outs for the price of 1 in that situation.
Into the box now, Alex Rodriguez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. And he missed again, high and away this time, 3-1.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. And this is swung on and missed, so with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw on to first to be in time to get him, and the Mariners will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over. Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Mariners came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Michael Feliz wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Marcus Stroman pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Estevan Nieve records the save, his 14th. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. For the Yankees, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 37 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.